Dianne Greenough always wanted to be a teacher and a volleyball coach. But when it came time to choose her first job, she surprised herself and chose Victoria School.
It was an inner city school, and I saw the challenges young ladies were having, and I thought this would be an opportunity for me to make a difference in their life. And so I started coaching volleyball and basketball with them, but that wasn't a huge interest for them. So I said, what do you guys want to do? And they said, we want to dance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
So I started a dance group. 75 kids came out, and the kids loved performing, and I had all these kids that were so interested.
Dianne found an opportunity to provide those 75 students with an experience of a lifetime, a trip to Los Angeles. Little did she know, it would change her life too.
So I took them to California. We were very weak, and entertaining would be a kind word to put how we did. And they saw acrobatic cheerleading at this event. So they went over and watched and said, we want to do this.
And Dianne wanted to deliver. That summer, she found an opportunity to learn more about acrobatic cheerleading, south of the border.
Now, you have to imagine this is 1979, 1980. You don't need a field trip for them. I threw kids in a car and took them to Spokane, Washington. I can't even believe that I did that these days. And we learned about acrobatic cheerleading. I realized to get the support, I needed to go to the Alberta Schools Athletic Association and try to get cheerleading deemed a sport. And what that really meant in the early 80s was that there would be a place for them to practice. There had to be. They were a sport in the school. And in those days, the uniforms were provided by the school if you were a sport. And so it gave a beginning to something. Then we got really rolling, and I thought, okay, we need rules and guidance and governance. So with a group of amazing young women, we started the Alberta Cheerleading Association.
The Victoria co-ed team is coached by Dianne Greenough.
I found the sport to have all the elements of things I wanted these young athletes to take into adulthood, just making that commitment, being punctual, being there for each other, and being a unit or a family, and understanding that so much more can be done when we do it all together.
Victoria School and Edmonton became a hotbed for acrobatic cheerleading. The Edmonton Eskimos took note and recruited Dianne and her cheerleaders.
And Hugh Campbell, who was running the Eskimos at the time, was just such a great leader, and he said, explore, find out what else you can do with this. And that was the beginning of the CFL Cheer Extravaganza, and it's something that's carried on to today. Doing CFL was the highlight until all-star gyms started popping up. All your performances and practices are on sprung floor. And so it is such a safe environment for elite gymnastic skills and for stunting.
1, 3, 5, 7.
I opened a cheerleading gym, Perfect Storm Athletics, and we went to the World Championships and were very successful, and I got selected to coach Team Canada cheerleading, and we won a gold medal in 2012 at the World Cheerleading Championships.
It might be a slight overstatement to say Dianne invented the sport, but she certainly gave acrobatic cheerleading a massive boost in Edmonton, throughout Alberta, and Canada.
I just wanted to give kids an opportunity to have a better life. And the fact that we've gotten to this point in this time is amazing to me. It was never expected, it was never thought of, and it's just such an honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Alberta Sports Hall of Fame 2025 inductee, Dianne Greenough.